Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 151 today. Apologies for the audio last week. That was fucking frustrating.
Yeah, bro. Things happen, you know.
They do. And we'll make a way to make that not happen again. We'll find a way. But Dyl, how's your week been, mate?
It's been all right. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad. It's hot today.
Yeah, it's getting warmer again in Perth.
It's up to nearly 30 degrees here in Perth.
It's getting
and
there.
it is September. Well, it's October when this comes out.
Yeah.
But
Summer's here, bro.
it sure is, mate.
Summer's here.
New job? Do you want to tell the people or nah?
Yeah. Got
All
a new
right.
job. It's working in a liquor store.
Liquor store, mate.
Pretty chill.
First
so far.
liquor store you've worked at?
It is, yep. I've
Yeah.
had an RSA for a long time. I just got it ran like when I was 18.
But now you've put it into use.
So why not put it to use? Like, yeah, it's pretty relaxed so far.
How many people come through?
Well, it's not one of the most popular stores.
That's wonderful. What,
It's
do you
actually
prefer it
alright.
that way? Or would you-
Yeah, because
Okay.
we just get to like, once you do your jobs.
Are you
kinda
allowed on
just-
your phone? Or
Yeah,
not?
yeah. Like last night I was with the bloke.
Yeah.
His name's Jackson.
Did he hire you?
No. He's a casual.
Yep.
And, we did our jobs and then for the last hour and a half kind of just chilling.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So what are your jobs? Do you have to like just refill the fridges?
Yeah, pretty
and
much
stuff?
it's either just like, when pallets come through, stock up the fridges and shit. And then when you're not doing that, just at the counter.
Not too hard though.
Nah, not too hard,
Wonderful.
bro. No way. I'm not doing anything
Wonderful.
difficult.
And like a few days a week at the moment?
Yeah, at the moment, just like three shifts a week.
And that's like perfect.
That's
really.
what I don't want any more, bro.
Yeah.
4 would push it.
Would 2 be nice? Or is 3 good? How long are the
2
hours?
to 3. Oh, well, I think yesterday was 7.
Okay.
But this is good actually. So 7-hour shift, right?
Yes.
So in the 7-hour shift, you get a 30-minute break
Yep.
and 2 15s.
Oh, that's
The
really
15s
good.
are paid, but she's a legend, the manager. She's like, oh, you can just take it all at once. So you get
you
an
just
hour
take an
break.
hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's 7-hour shift, but I'm getting 6 hours. I'm only working 6 hours, getting paid for 6.5.
Oh, 6.5.
Because
Yeah,
the 30s
half
up.
an hour.
So yeah, like I could do like go home if I wanted. So I was just in my car, like bit of Subway, watching YouTube.
There's a girl from my
Not
work that
bad.
used to do that. So
Because they let you do it here. It's
Yeah,
sick.
she would go home because she only lived like 5-10 minutes
Yeah.
away. Go home, do some things, grab a meal, come back.
Come back.
My work's a bit similar. We have a 30-minute unpaid break, then we have a 15-minute paid and a 10-minute paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't take them all at once though, sadly. So yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice little perk.
it is indeed.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes, mate.
I went to Listen Out, right? So it's a music festival in Australia for those that don't know, and it was all right. There was a lot of things that went wrong.
Yeah,
For
I've heard
example,
some people loved it. Some people, it's not what it was.
Yeah,
you know, so
I don't want
mixed
to
reviews.
I don't want to talk too much about it because it's old news. But yeah, it was an interesting experience.
Okay.
Different from the normal Listen Outs. Obviously,
Yeah, we didn't.
some acts.
Some pullouts.
Some pull-outs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did sort of prees in the dying hours. Brandon Lear from the show ended up hosting it, and he didn't even make it out.
Yeah,
So
yeah. He had a big prees, it
he
looked
did.
like.
There's some funny videos from that. The prees videos. Oh my God. But yeah, I actually got really overwhelmed at Listen Out, right? So I just had a little freak out because there was a decent amount of people coming up and saying hi, and that was all well and good. And then you got some dickheads who come up and go, oh, it's fucking Dylan from TikTok. You know how we feel about that. We don't rate it. But yeah, got a bit overwhelmed, got a bit too much for me, had to have a sit down, and it happened throughout the whole night. So I was just on a weird level where I was like having fun for 30 minutes and then having a shit 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And it was just a nightmare. But yeah, all in all, it was
feel
all
that.
right, but could have been better. And then getting home was a nightmare once
It
again.
always is from festivals, bro.
Absolute
What did you do? Uber?
We had to.
How much did that cost you?
130. Oh. Maybe 140.
Yeah,
Bit of a loading fee.
yeah.
And it was annoying because we were sitting like, I don't know, we went for a big walk from the festival to where we were leaving from.
Yep.
And then there was heaps of people getting picked up in 4-wheel drives
Okay.
just from their mates who live 10 minutes away.
Yep.
Yeah. And we can't do that.
That's one thing about Listen Out. So, like, Listen Out in Melbourne is in a central location, right? For some reason in Perth, they fucking put it north as you can get in the kind of the metro area. It makes no sense, bro. It's ridiculous.
So for north of the river people, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And for us, it is a steep nightmare.
Like even from Perth City, it's a bit of a trek, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got to be. Oh, it's ridiculous.
It is, mate.
I don't know why they do it. They need to change that location.
Mm.
But yeah, a few acts did pull out. It's disappointing.
It is.
You know, we miss out on a lot in Perth. We get excited for what we get, and then they're just like, you know what? Not today. On the day too, bro. That's.
Indeed.
I've seen what MacPack were trying to like sue or something.
Yeah,
they want
they'll
their
lose
money
money
back.
if they
They
do
want their
that.
money back, bro. I don't blame them though. Like 2 acts pulling out.
Yeah, but it like
AJ's
listen
a
out.
major one as well.
What can Listen Out really do about that though? Like, how can they ensure for like Young Thug just seemed like, oh no, he was the one that had the issues.
He didn't come. Polo G didn't come.
Polo G was the one that sort of had no.
So at the end of the day,
he didn't even say sorry really.
Yeah,
it
but
was a
like,
shit apology.
because I get where they're coming from. If 4 acts pull out
Yeah,
from the original, like it's a bit. I
Yeah.
get it's not their fault, but it's also, I don't know, maybe pick more reliable people.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you know?
go through like a screening
Yeah, man,
process
there's gotta be-
before,
yeah.
like a work job interview.
Like on Uber, they've got to have a rating. Like
Yeah,
AJ's
reliability.
has dropped now.
Yeah,
Reliability
AJ's has
has
dropped.
gone down. I know you're feeling sick and stuff, but
But see, AJ came to Perth, right? He was in a hotel in Perth, and then it was a couple hours before he said, "No, I can't do it."
yeah,
And then, so that hurt because
It
that's
does
who
hurt,
I
bro.
really wanted to see. And then you've got people who pulled out like a day before, and they're all sick, had this illness,
Yeah.
right? But then, like a day and a half later, AJ's performing in Brisbane.
it just hurts. Eh?
And I'm thinking, bruv, how are you having a 36-hour like illness?
All I know is I watch The Dirt and Motley Crue don't pull out, mate.
They never
They
pull out.
it wouldn't matter.
The
It
Dirt.
wouldn't matter.
Motley Crue, what a movie that is, The Dirt.
But yeah, it is sad. Perth always does seem to get the shit end of the stick.
Yeah. Have you watched any of that Jeffrey Dahmer documentary?
I watched the first episode last night.
Actually, not a documentary, it's a
The
series.
I watched the first step. Have you watched
Confronting,
it?
I only watched the 1.5.
Yeah, I watched and then I was like, I fell asleep. But
Yeah, not gonna lie, I got bored.
head in. Yeah, well,
Bro, it's a slow episode.
and it's like the way it's told is it's the end, and then he's gone through it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be along for the ride.
Yeah, so
No,
do
I
I.
don't know. I was a bit. I told Carly she can watch the rest in her own time
Yeah.
because it's not on my to-do list.
Yeah, no, Grace and I just both bowed out.
Yeah.
And then we started watching Bali 2002.
Is that good?
Sad. It's all right. It's all right. It's just like we didn't really... Like, obviously, we knew how bad it was and, like, how horrific it was,
it's
and we
fucked
just
up.
wanted to learn more about it. It's not one you're going to watch and be happy about.
Yeah.
It's more of a educational piece. But
Yeah,
scary.
Everyone loves the Dahmer thing, and I don't know. But personally, I've seen a lot of serial killer movies, and it just doesn't catch me like other things do. And
Yeah.
I don't know why. It doesn't. They just don't fascinate me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've seen a few movies of like Seven and stuff, and I've watched the Ted Bundy, and I don't know, just something
Serial
about
killers
it.
just seem to be, well, they are nut jobs who have many mental health issues.
Yeah,
And
maybe they're just not told in a
I'm
way
never-
that interests me as well.
Yeah, I'm never going to be fascinated by them. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I will sometimes be intrigued to know why they did things, but the actual, like, what they did to people, I
Yeah.
don't really want to know about.
Yeah, it just doesn't bother me. I don't know why. It doesn't. Like,
I
I
sort
think,
of-
oh yeah, like he's just a fucking crazy bloke. Like,
I get to that stage now in my like 22 years on Earth where I'm thinking, if I'm watching something that doesn't make me happy, excited, hopeful, or horny,
yeah. I feel that.
what am I watching it
Yep.
for? So yeah, I think like horror movies, I don't know, I'll watch one a year.
See, I like being scared. I do enjoy feeling kind of nervous and on edge.
I don't like it.
But
eh?
like with the serial killers, I just don't feel interested.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, he did it. Like,
Yeah, and there's things that we've said on the podcast years ago that now we might not necessarily agree with, but me hating horror movies has just stayed there. Yeah.
yeah, I like being scared.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I think it does come from when I was a kid though, and I went to, there were these 2 brothers that went to my school, good blokes, went over to their house at a young age, maybe like 10, and they whacked on 2 horror movies back to back.
Scarred ya?
Yeah, one was maybe Anaconda, and the other one I can't remember. But like they were pretty scary for me at a young age. And I was thinking, like we were eating snacks and stuff, and the snacks started tasting different.
Yeah.
And I was
'cause,
thinking, and I was like, no, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I feel like my mum's favourite genre is horror movies. So I think
I
I'm
can
just
see that.
desensitized towards it from
Yeah.
seeing so many, and they're always on. Like she'll just watch one, like it'll be like midday and she'll just have a horror movie on, just casual. And I'm thinking, oh.
She is into that side. Of
Yeah,
the world,
yeah,
that realm.
She definitely, I feel like she might have some pull in that realm.
Yeah,
She's a spiritual lady.
Very
in all
much so.
realms, so yep.
very much so.
But yeah, what a week. Tomorrow's hot. But perfect skies right now. If
It's
you could see this
beautiful. It
view.
is beautiful.
Like
When we went
Melbourne would be jealous right now.
when we went to Melbourne, obviously we were eating pretty shit.
yeah.
Having late nights
Yeah.
wasn't good for my fitness regime that I've been trying to instill. And then came back, obviously had listened out, didn't really want to do anything. Yesterday, I went for another run. Yesterday was pretty warm too. That was a hard run.
That was tough to get
Running
through.
in the heat, bro. Oh,
That's putting yourself to the
Terrible.
test, bro.
yeah, but I did it.
Yeah.
I did it slowly but surely.
As long as you get there. It's the
Indeed.
Ks that count, not the time.
It is.
You know, it's the steps.
What does Denver have to say?
So Denver sent this in, right?
Okay. Can the name be revealed?
Yeah.
Too bad. Too late.
So you've got 5 minutes to hide a paperclip in your house.
Yep.
After that, the world's best detective's coming and he's got 24 hours to find it. Where are you hiding it? If he doesn't find it, you get a meal.
In the house?
In your house. In, not out. So we'll keep it in the house.
So I can't flush it down the toilet.
Nah. It's got to stay in the house.
Okay.
The world's best. See, like, because there's two ways to go about it. There's like a real good spot, or there's also that hide in plain sight that can sometimes just be overlooked.
Are they doing a body search? Like, can I shove it up my anal cavity?
I see. I think they're finding that quick.
That's what I mean. I was thinking, well, that's probably...
He's definitely putting a glove on and
Yeah.
having a little.
Yeah.
Where am I
I'll
putting?
push it extra far up.
Where-
Or I digest it.
so one paperclip.
What if I eat it? That would take a while to come out, right? 24 hours maybe?
He might just have a scan and he'll go. That's it.
Yeah, I'll go put me through a machine like
yeah,
at the airport. And I'll
exactly.
get detected.
He definitely, if he's the world's best detective, he has scanning machines.
Also, the vlog's out, guys. So get around that. It's on YouTube. Partying with Cal Freezy and
Hopefully
vomiting
it's
on
at-
the burnt shit.
20,000 views.
Well, I'm just hoping for 3,000. But
3,000. Okay.
But then I do hope that it can go 10 plus. But we'll see. We haven't posted for a while
yeah.
in terms of that type of videos.
10 plus would be good. Imagine when we hit a mil on a video.
That would be
I'll
magic.
cry, bro. Like, what do we got to do for that?
Party. Celebrations. A barbecue. I'd love to, like, when I become a dad, like, have barbecues with mates and stuff.
Yeah, hosting
Get the
barbecues
families
would be elite.
Yeah. And back to the question, right? So where are you putting it, Dyl? Do you know where I'm hiding it? Because obviously they'll
Where
lift
am
up
I-
every piece of furniture.
Where am I putting a paperclip?
You know what I'm going to do? This is silly, but what happens if they find it? Then it's just, oh, well, you lose?
You know, $1 million. He just
Okay.
goes, see you later. He just goes, yep, see you, mate.
Yeah, well, I would try. I was thinking maybe I'll just throw it across the room and just hope for the best. Maybe it'll fall down
And
a
kind of
crack.
like you don't even know where it is. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Because then I won't be scared. Like if they're playing hot and cold and I'm walking somewhere and I'm playing a game with them.
Oh, do you know, so we have lots of DVDs in my house. So I'm going to pick a DVD, open it,
Yep.
click it, get the disc out, and then put the paperclip underneath the disc,
Yep.
back in, close, in the shelf. Good luck.
All right.
I'm happy with that.
Okay. Well, on the other side of the camera, we have a projector screne. I'm
Yep.
going to put it in the vents of the projector screen.
Done.
And then it'll nestle its way down through all the little wires and shit.
Good luck.
Good luck, mate. I have
2
to-
mil.
I have to smash that shit open with a hammer and then pay the insurance
Who's the world's
on
best
it.
detective? I wonder what his name is.
I reckon it's like
It'd be French or some shit.
Spanish
Let's see if Google.
or English. I don't think there'd be rankings, like a ranking system.
World's best detective. Izzy Einstein and Mo Smith. Oh, this is from the 20s. I don't give a fuck.
You know, one thing from, so the fellas put a vlog out. This is back onto our Melbourne topic from last week. Burnt Chip said that I look like I sell hard drugs. And then he said, you look like you're from Narcos. And that's sort of like a compliment.
Did that
That's
make you
sort
feel
of-
good inside?
Not sort of the look I was going for, but I really love that show.
It is.
And the clothes they wear and the things
they
they
wear
do.
nice clothes. They have nice button-ups.
Indeed.
They're good lads.
So that was a good compliment, I thought. Oh, I want to know how the podcast with them sounds, went.
Looks, what gets cut, what makes it.
Yeah, at the end I said that I shat myself. I told a story. We were pretty drunk by the end, and I just let
Yeah,
out
we
a
were,
story
we
about
were.
when I shat myself, which is pretty full on. But we'll see if that makes the cut. Who knows?
They might be editing away at it right now.
Indeed. Should we crack on to Who's Punching?
Yeah, we got
Let's
a
do
few
it.
this week.
Welcome back to Who's Punching with Jamo and Dylan.
All right, first one of the week. This is not for me, it's for my nan and pop.
That's cool.
Hoping to see this on the next potty. Kenneth and Leslie.
Kenneth and Leslie, old names.
All
Let's
right.
get some zoomy. Oh, Kenneth looks like a bad boy.
Kenneth, bald head, got the big, like, long goatee.
Yep. He's got beer belly.
Got a fishing. Yeah, that looks like a crocodile or something with some flowers.
And
Button up on.
Leslie, much shorter than him. She has short hair, receding
blondie.
hairline, and big forehead.
Oh,
He
Kenneth's
looks like
a man.
he looks like a
eh?
bikie, doesn't he?
That's Tommy Hilfiger polo.
Yep.
What a mad.
And then
Dog.
she looks nice there.
Yeah, Leslie looking nice.
Leslie, petite.
Yes. Oh, look at big. Oh, with the blowtorch.
Oh, Kenneth looks like a bad
Kenneth's
boy.
a weapon, eh? What a mad dog.
Now let's get a zoom in on Leslie once again. Let's have a look. Leslie, nice smile, little beady eyes.
Yes, yep. Wow, this is tough.
It'd be good if we could get younger photos because right now I'm saying that Leslie's punching
I
a little
agree.
bit.
Yeah.
Leslie's punching
I think
a little bit.
big Ken's all right, eh?
Kenneth has found his style,
Yeah.
Australian bogan type style, and he's gone, that's me.
Yeah.
And he has embraced it.
I like Kenneth. I do like him.
Kenneth has taken the chockies on the first one.
What a good bloke, eh?
We were also meant to do some Who's Punching with Cow Freezy and the burnt shit. That would have been awesome. But we tried to do it at the end, but we never
we
got
did it
to-
though afterwards.
We did,
They
yeah.
sent a few messages to a few
We're actually
lucky
doing
ones.
them in a nightclub.
Yeah, we were with Cal.
Electric
He loved
bar,
it.
yeah.
Got me and my missus for Who's Punching. Never been a talked about topic until the other day in Revs. I met another segment couple.
Wow, how has that happened?
So they've met another couple who were on Revs, bro. We've heard so much about Revs. I want to buy the joint. So they've met another couple and they've gone, you guys should submit to Who's Punching.
Okay. Let's have a look. Some zooming. All right, we have an Asian man and a white girl.
So he kind of gives me Yakuza vibes.
Mm.
Yakuza vibes. And she has like shoulder length, just above hair,
Yeah.
brunette.
Both wearing nice clothes.
Yeah, they look good in that photo.
Moving on to the next one. It's just him.
Yep.
He's
Some
skinny.
tattoos, yep.
Defined jawline.
Yes, defined jaw. Okay.
Yeah, she is in a
she
little
has belly
party
button
outfit.
ring. She looks like she's partying.
Yep. Okay. Moving
Her
on.
friends commented sexy.
Yep. And then we've got her again. Nice style.
Yep, street fashion. Well, got some Yeezys on or some shit.
Arc'teryx jumper, jacket. And then here they are again.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm feeling that they're on a similar level. He's like a decent looking Asian man.
Oh, there with the dog.
Big forehead again.
Yep, yep.
But she also has like a large forehead, so they match.
I like him, eh?
I do like them together. I'm not going to...
He's got some cool tattoos. Here they are with the dog.
I personally feel like it'd be unfair of me to pick a winner here. Would you agree? Or
Yeah, I like how they are together, man.
Yeah.
Matched well.
they are both like their clothes?
And I love that we're bringing people together.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's
that makes me happy.
another segment couple. Wow.
This is a good one. Some ripping content for the Who's Punching segment. We recently broke up because he cheated on me with another girl at my own house party. Have always wanted to know who was punching.
All right.
Picture one. So they're both very blonde.
Very blonde.
Like light blonde.
He's albino
He's
blonde.
yep, she's not albino, he is.
Yeah. Looks like does she have green eyes or blue eyes?
Greeny? Hazily
Yeah,
green.
Helps with the green dress.
And he's got blue.
Scary eyes. Jeffrey Dahmer looking.
Yeah, man, looks like. Oh, she had a nice tan there.
Okay, he's punching.
Oh, he's got the shaved head.
Yeah, he does. He got buzz cut there. Let's go next one.
At the beach.
Beach. Oh yeah, he's punching in my book.
It's close here.
Closer there. But I don't like the glasses. They've got like a greeny colour. And then here, he's got this angry face.
Yeah, we'll say he's punching.
He's got an angry face.
He's punching.
He has a much more friendlier look about him.
I wonder what the girl he cheated looks like.
I'd love for
It's
her
always
to
just
send that to
interesting.
us.
Yeah, I just love to know.
We won't
that.
show that on the show. But
No, but if you're listening, I'd love to see
what he chose over you.
chose. Because like we saw, obviously Jimmy Bartell was a hero of Josh Rognetter's, and he cheated down.
Yes, he did cheat down.
So
a
that's weird.
level, yeah.
What's the point, bro?
Rognetter used to love Jimmy Bartell, and now he hates him because he hates cheating.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough, isn't it? These ones aren't loading.
So far it's been even. We've had a draw, the woman who's punching, and then the man who's punching.
Yes, correct. We have. All right, this one here, we have a man and a woman. And from the first photo, I'd say she's punching.
Yep. He's got a very out there haircut. I kind of like it.
Second photo, more even.
Yep.
He's very slim.
He is.
Very slim. He's got a little vest on as well.
They're dressed up.
Both
looking
wearing
nice,
black.
all in black.
There. Then we're looking into this next one. Not the best photo
That
at
one,
all, really.
Yeah, we'll cut that photo. That doesn't make the
Yeah,
cut.
no, it
That's
doesn't.
not good.
Doesn't. This one. Now, this is better of the faces. So he's got
He's got like a mullet.
a pretty
but
well structured face.
Yeah, decent.
And there she is
I
with
think
orange
she's punching.
beanie.
So it's
Yep.
in this one.
Let's move on to the next one. And then here, that's good. Who's punching? That's good. We
He's
can
got some
use
buys
that.
on him.
Yeah, he does. Some buys. And
So
so
does
does she.
Fuck me.
Look at her forearms and fists.
Jesus.
Look at her fist size.
Holy fuck.
Same fist size. She must go gym, right?
So she's dyed her hair.
I like it better like
Yeah,
this.
she looks better darker hair.
And he's got a solid blonde mullet.
I like his haircut. I do.
Yeah. No, I
So what's recent? The first and the last?
I'm not sure. We can't really. He doesn't have much here.
Go up to the first photo again. I think she's punching.
Yeah, she is.
But I think she'd smoke him in a fight
Yeah.
with those arms, bro.
Yeah, look at that.
Fuck me, I'm scared.
Solid bracelets as well. We appreciate that message.
That's a solid woman.
I'll try to find this. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. So last one. Photo number 1.
This will be interesting.
So we've got a night teacher looking girl.
Yep. And then
Yep.
we have a lumberjack looking
Yeah, he looks
male.
lumberjack here. So that's obviously a dress up.
He has a well-constructed beard. He looks
This
like
is giving me Zach Galifianakis
hangover.
vibes. Yeah.
Hangover.
Yeah, this is Alan.
Mm-hmm.
So
She's a pale woman.
yeah, pale blonde.
Wearing
and
a
this is
nice
Alan, bro.
Denim overalls. He is very Alan-y. Go next.
Wolfpack.
Okay. All right. So he just looks like a typical Aussie bogan bloke.
Yep. Got the thick mo here.
Yeah.
Respect.
We've had this common theme of large foreheads. She has a large forehead. Go next.
I think there's only 3.
Okay.
Fuck.
To be honest, I'm having them on an equal pedestal.
Please don't go too harsh on my height. Well, you're taller than her, bro, so it doesn't really matter. What are you, 3 foot?
No, he must be like maybe like a
They
5.
both wear Converse. That's cute.
He might be like a 5'8", and she might be like a 5'6".
So we've got Alan and
Nice watch, tattoos.
Fuck.
What are you leaning towards? Because at the moment I have them equal.
In this one,
Yep.
I think he's punching a little.
Okay.
But then in like this one, I think she's punching a little. I don't know. Because he's Alan, I love him.
Right. I just think we look at that. I think he's punching in this first photo,
Yep.
although he probably looks the best he does in
Yes,
that one.
I agree.
But she looks at her best in that first photo.
Yeah, she does. Oh, okay. Who's punching? I'm just going to say maybe him slightly.
I understand where you're coming from, and I can be on board with that. I can also be on board the other way.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's how I'm going down the middle, because
but I
like
do,
you said, in that Zach Galifianakis
but I do love
photo,
him. I do.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do. I do.
and
'Cause
has
that
he
just-
sent stuff in before? That's interesting. He said, this is 26th of November. Hey boys, quick question. What came first, a hammer or a hammerhead shark? I'd say
Hammerhead
the
shark.
You reckon?
For sure, bro. Think of nature, sharks. They've been around forever.
Yeah, I agree with that. However, I think the hammerhead shark was named the hammerhead shark after.
Named after.
Yeah, so,
yeah,
so,
but it
so
would.
the
Do you
shark
think it was
came-
around before?
But I don't reckon it was called a hammerhead shark. So it was just a shark at that stage. I understand, the shark came first, which answers his question.
yeah.
But I'm saying that the hammer was invented and then they named the hammerhead shark because it looks like a hammer.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
So that's that.
Well,
That's
there
who's
we go.
punching for this
What a great
week.
segment.
And we have a couple of each to round out the show. We hope you're enjoying.
Yep, some voice, court, and a confession.
Stick around. Some good ones coming. Let's go.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Nah, I've seen some eeks out there. But, fuck, once you see a chick muzzing or fucking hacking, that's next level ick right there.
I can see where it's coming
Oh, I
from,
can
bro.
definitely, and
There's got to be some girl. Oh,
You
what?
know what,
Women
though?
can't dance. What? Girls can't dance, hey?
It's because we're not from that scene.
Yeah, so for
Right.
me, it's just not like when my mates do it. Like I've seen some bloke, and I find it funny.
It's funny.
I'm just like, oh, haha. Like I don't see it as impressive.
No. But I can also understand if someone's
If
from
you know,
that
if you love
hard
wubs and
techno
you see a girl
scene,
doing it, you're probably like, that's the love of my life.
yeah, like a Lockie back in the day
He
when he
would
was a single
froth
man,
that,
he would
bro.
have loved that. He would be thinking, muzz on my face.
I'm just thinking like, oh, I just for me, bro. Like imagine you liked a girl and then she just started hacking. I'd need.
Doing these ones.
Oh no, bro. I'm gonna look it up on TikTok.
No, so there's
Girls hacking.
there's some Asian girls in Australia that hack,
Yep.
and they're
They're gonna be
no,
coming from us.
very talented, right? They are very talented people.
Yeah.
This is the girl. Put the music on. It's like a workout class.
Fucking hell, bro. I just hate it. Like, I just think it's so funny, you know?
I'd walk past and I'd think they're having fun.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. Nah, I'm with you, bro.
Shout out to those girls
Yeah.
throwing it down for the
Not
muzz
really,
scene in
but
Australia.
whatever. Good for them. As long as they're doing what they like, they shouldn't care what anyone thinks. And they
Correct.
don't.
Just got a quick one, boys. I can't sleep at night because of these. Is it called sand because it's in between the sea and the land? Are leaves called leaves because they leave trees? If a pregnant woman goes skinny dipping, is she a human submarine? I don't know. Fucks with me.
Are all good.
I feel that,
There's
bro.
another one here.
And like, why is a building called a building if it's
Classic,
already been
bro.
built? And if a sign writer goes on strike, how do they do it? Because they can't write on the sign. What?
He's been thinking about these and pondering them. The first
I feel
voice
that,
message
bro.
was full of amazing ones.
Sea and land, sand, yeah.
This is lovely from him. He actually gave us places to go in Melbourne. A lot of people did, but to be honest,
We
our
were
trip
busy,
was
we were busy.
jam-packed. We couldn't do anything. And we were there in the weekdays.
Yeah.
So that was a bit difficult. But we appreciate that. He's been a big fan for a long time. And that was some good ones. They keep him up at night. And, it is what it is. Moving on to the courtroom, Dyl. Let's go.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
All right. Here we are.
This involves our friends, bro.
Our friends?
Yeah, read it. You see.
Okay, all right,
You see.
all right. Oh, shit. Court case. Was listening to this week's Poddy in the truck yesterday, and you boys brought up that you're going on the Fellas podcast with Cal Freezy. It reminded me of last weekend when we heard on the news that they were at our local bolo in our smallish coastal town, Port Macquarie. They had some choice words about Port Macquarie.
Well, they didn't. I don't think they realised what they were getting into.
No.
Why they were. I think we've had a conversation. They were meant to go to the Gold Coast.
And it was dumb. They never went
They
to the
got
Gold
confused.
Coast.
Cal thought it was the whole coast was the Gold Coast, which is why they ended up in bumfuck nowhere, like
Yeah.
Port Macquarie and where else did they go? Just like,
Well, I went Byron Bay as well.
and another like bummy hooker town, as Chip calls it. So
He said, I was in absolute disbelief. We got a lift there as fast as we could to try our luck at meeting them and getting a photo. When we arrived, we were a little bit embarrassed as this point the whole fucking town had caught on and flocked to the boys. Knowing this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, we asked them for a photo, which they weren't super keen on, but still got up and did it. Are we cunts for bothering them, or is it fair because they're international celebrities in a small town? Keep in mind, we only asked for one photo. There were people who were constantly bothering. Some were secretly trying to video them around corners, and 100 kids waiting from out front. No, you're not a dickhead for asking for a
'cause
photo.
they probably didn't realize how isolated a little town they were
Yeah.
in. So I don't blame you for wanting to.
Yeah,
make
because
it.
you'd never,
goes to
you'd
Port
never
Macquarie?
see an international
Nothing,
celebrity
bro.
there, really. So we don't blame you.
No, we don't blame
He
you.
did say they were trying to sit down and relax.
Yeah.
So there
But
is,
like I
there's a time and
said,
a
they
place.
probably didn't realize where they are. It's
Yeah,
so, like
yeah.
the people in Port Macquarie would get nothing ever.
No.
It's like Perth minus 1,000.
Yeah. So no, we don't blame
No,
you.
I don't
think
blame you for
you're
doing it.
not guilty, but some
No.
of the other people who were harassing them and filming them.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
a
Don't be
bit
weird
more
about
guilty.
it. Don't be weird.
Most definitely.
All right. Confessions.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
Now then, lads, got a quickie. A couple months ago, I dogged a bird. Does that mean he had sex with a girl?
I'm assuming so.
I just remembered something happened that I thought was a bit strange. After we did the deed, we both rolled over, and then I noticed that she was typing my name into her notes on a list with other lads' names. On the list, there must have been at least 50 other lads. Just want to know if it's a bit strange of the bird to do that straight after.
Welcome to the
Cheers.
club, bro.
Welcome to the club.
He's
in
part of the All Australian 44-man squad.
Yeah.
Plus a few extra.
Looks like a rugby fella. He is a rugby fella.
Welcome, bro.
That's amazing.
You're part of the 50.
He's part of the 50. That's nice that he's actually in something. He's
Yeah.
involved.
You're on a list. Good job. Hopefully you're in the top at least 10.
It's a good confession, but it is also strange, I think, for her to do it while he's there, right next to
She's
him.
conquering all men, bro.
She's just trying not to forget. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
wants it fresh in her mind.
She's just running through.
She is running
Running
through.
through,
And that's
bro.
50 men. You're 50 men deep. You've just had sex with 50 men.
Yeah.
You have indeed.
But he might be, if that list blows out to 100, it's not looking so bad anymore.
No.
He's in the top 50, bro.
We have a long one here to round it out. Hey boys, have a bit of a confession, and I'm also asking for help. Please keep my name anonymous. My sister has a boyfriend who she also works with. They went on a camping trip with everyone from their work for the weekend.
Okay.
When they got back on Sunday, everything seemed normal until Monday. The next day, I found out they broke up because my sister's boyfriend was accusing her of doing the deed with another guy from their work on the camping trip.
Bro, in the tent, man.
Me and the rest of the family obviously took her side because she said she didn't, and everyone, us and her work, thought that he was a dick. Anyway, fast forward to the next weekend. My sister tells me some guy is coming to pick her up that she has been talking to. As she is getting picked up, I look out the window and it's the car of the guy that she got accused of doing the deed with on the trip. Now I'm in a position to believe that maybe she did actually get with that guy on the trip and her boyfriend is actually in the right for breaking up with her. I'm not sure what to do with this information, and this is a lie that I figured out, and now I'm wondering what to do. Thanks for making good content, boys. I've been a long time listener and love your work.
Much love. Wow.
So his girlfriend is a whore, and she's cheated on her boyfriend with another guy from work, both colleagues. And she has lied about it, and now he knows about it, and he actually took her side and
His
was
sister's
defending
a slag,
her.
bro.
And he was defending her at first.
Because she's going, look, bro, I didn't do it.
Do you think I would do that?
And then they're all, Bag and Brad
I'm
from
literally
work.
your sister.
Then he looks out the window. Oh, imagine his stomach would have dropped.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
Sally.
goes, oh, you've actually done it.
Oh,
You've only gone and done it.
Brad's probably a good bloke. He's
Yeah.
hearing rustling in the tents.
Yeah.
Thinking,
He's
what's she
thinking,
doing?
was there a raccoon trying to attack her?
That's fucked, bro. And then she's turned everyone against. Wow, manipulation.
Yeah, that's pure manipulation.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think
Tents are,
the evidence is there, bro.
Bad shit happens in tents, bro.
Mm.
Bad shit happens in tents.
The evidence is there, man. It's clear.
I remember when I was in a tent camping. It's happened a couple of times. Like I don't get scared of heights. I don't get scared of certain animals and stuff. But I get claustrophobia in really small spaces.
Okay.
So not like a small room or anything like that. Like an escape room I can do. Like it's
Like you're crawling through a tunnel? Nah.
If I can see the exit type shit, right? I was in a tent and where my head was is where the tent it's like the intersection of the tent where it goes into a triangle. So then my head is like jammed in between. So I felt like I couldn't breathe.
You start freaking out?
Bro, I had to open up the zip and put my head out of the tent to get fresh air. It was like me in the Listen Out mosh pit the other day.
That.
Same shit. But tents are scary things and bad things happen in them.
Yeah.
And that's one of them.
Yeah, well, that's a horrible thing. And she's turned everyone, bro.
It's a horrible thing.
Yeah, man.
And she turned her own family into liars.
Now the brother knows. He knows.
And what does he do with this? Because he's come to us with this information. We've just told the world. Obviously, no names are involved, but it would get around.
You've got to clear the boyfriend's name, bro. Let the work know. Let your parents know.
But
Why?
then
He
he
shouldn't be
burns
made to feel like a dickhead.
Correct. But
at
he
work.
burns a bridge with his
Oh,
sister.
she's going to forgive him.
One day.
Look at what she's burned, everything. She doesn't give a fuck, bro.
To be fair, yeah, she's burnt a few.
Yeah.
It's actually dog of her to lie to her
It
brother,
is. And
putting
to-
him in a shit situation.
And to like turn all the work against as well.
Definitely. It's poor.
Such is life, man.
It's really poor form. Little shorter episode.
Play or get played, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Little shorter episode for you guys today. We've been working hard this week on the vlog and other things that are in the works. So big love. We appreciate your support. Anything else? Any wise words of wisdom for the people? What's your message for our listeners this week?
Message for the listeners is enjoy summer.
Enjoy
Soak
summer.
up the
And
soak
what
up the
about
sun.
those in England?
Fuck. I don't know, make a snowman or some shit. You take some time, you go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
Go for
Take
a
some
walk,
time to
do
appreciate the
something.
world, nature.
Yeah, exactly. There you
I
go.
think tomorrow I will go to the beach for sunset.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
So yeah, big love, and we'll see you guys next episode. And watch the vlog and like and subscribe and rate on the podcast apps and all that, and like be good to us because we'll be good to you.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.